world's gone mad. American teenager complains about being unable to find a job. And it's a teenager. Imagine what happens when you're 30 and 40. Oy, oy, oy.
And yes, in this bonkers world, last Sunday, Easter Sunday, was also National Weed Day, in which devotees expressed their fondness for inhaling the cannabis plant with what in New York can only be described as religious fervor.
Bro, what? Bro, what? They put their own t-shirts on that thing? Those like big water bottles, you know? And they're inhaling this whole thing? Oh, that's dead. Nuh-uh. We have a Mario in there.
Not to be outdone, north of the border, you could be forgiven for thinking they'd been smoking something or other, as Canadian Liberals showed their support for the unelected Prime Minister Mark Carney.
Go, Mark.
Yes, but what does this mean?
I don't know.
Canada's already great. Elbows up.
I didn't really follow the elbows up. Can you explain?
I mean, what I understood from elbows up is like when you're done with work and everything, and like you put your elbows, like you have nothing to do anymore. Like you done job.
Not really.
We're saying elbows up. It means that we're prepared to fight.
Oh, never mind. They're prepared to fight. Elbows are okay.
That you're messing with us. You're messing with Canadians. We're not standing for it.
For the sake of Canada, let's hope they elect Pierre Poilievre in 3 days' time. But more importantly, what's going on with women in this mad and crazy world of ours? It seems
A lot is going with women, Rowan Dean. A lot.
I'm not the only one to be slightly concerned.
Rights, but we can't define what a woman is. But also
Yes,
men
we
can
can.
be women.
No,
And
they
here
can't.
is no opinion, but also men can get pregnant.
No, they
men
can't.
are oppressing us, but also it's okay if biological
They were,
men
not
take
yet
over
anymore.
our spaces in our sports. Women are so
No.
over-sexualized in this culture, but it's empowering
Yes, but it's also a choice.
if women are the ones sexualizing themselves. Are you guys
No,
quite
it's
done
not.
yet? Like, are you okay?
No,
Are you
we're not.
okay? Great question. She does have a point, but I think I may have noticed a bit of a pattern emerging. It seems the rise of Donald Trump has truly driven left-leaning women completely bonkers.
Found out today that somebody that I work with is a conservative, and he's somebody who's really intelligent, and he's somebody who works.
Imagine being a conservative and intelligent at the same time. How is that even possible?
In climate tech, as a super smart guy, somebody I would never have thought was conservative, and apparently he is. And it's surprising, and it's disgusting. But what's most surprising to me is the level of sudden hatred that I have for him. Sudden hatred for this man who I used to respect.
No, it's not surprising because that is literally what they have been doing the whole time. They are literally telling you on social medias, posting everywhere, going on the news and saying that it is all right to hate someone else for their opinion. It is all right to wish them death if they have a different opinion than you do. And that is why you have this sudden hatred. It's not sudden at all. It's planned.
Suddenly just went boop, and I hate him now.
Boop! Yep, that's how easy it is for otherwise normal-looking lefty women to go completely insane with TDS. Let's try another one.
What are we going to do with the everyday MAGA person that didn't technically break the law?
Nothing. Why would you do
Because
anything?
I can't care about them, respect them.
Why?
Or even share a meal with these people ever
Why?
again. So what do we do with them?
Like, is that the example that you are putting out there as a person? Like, if that is your conclusion, like, I don't want to even have a meal with them and whatnot, like, you are not approachable. You're not a person that can deal with a common sense, a person that we can share different opinion and talk about it like normal people.
Oh dear, what are we going to do with over half the American population, you may as well ask. That's a rational question, almost as level-headed as this young lady.
Can I rant on here? How are you in a church celebrating in America right now?
My God. And that's for you normal to post? You behaving like that is normal to post?
In a church! Maybe her boyfriend forgot to give her any chocolate Easter eggs this Easter. And this young woman seems to be dissatisfied with the work practices at her local Starbucks.
I will not leave your store
For others, capitalism appears to be the problem.
Every single one of our problems can be traced back to capitalism and some asshole who wanted to make more money by doing less. And
My God, did you see that this common behavior pattern? It's like they never grew up. It's like if they don't get what they want, they go into this baby phase. Like babies do that. Children do that when they don't know how to deal with their emotions. Apparently, you never knew how to deal with your emotions because the moment things don't go your way, this is your way of behaving. Misbehaving. And why do you want to talk with a person that is on this emotional level? Like I don't want to deal with a person that is emotionally unstable, that doesn't know how to control their emotions, how to calm down, take a breath, and actually make sense with using language and words. We don't need all of this other things. Like, can we just talk like grown-ups?
oh my God, we have enough.
Oh my God, some might ask, are modern left-wing women, why are they so crazy? Or maybe they're not mad enough.
Y'all ain't mad enough for me. They are sending people to the camps now. If you've ever asked yourself what you would have done, now time. Now time. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Now's the
We hear you all right. However, it does seem some women are concerned about what effect this outbreak of left-wing insanity is having on men.
You know why a lot of men laugh at women and treat us like we're idiots? Okay, no, they're not dicks. Majority of men have to deal with women like this.
For other left-wing women,
Yep.
of whatever
Yep.
definition, it's the thought of a job that can prove unsettling.
If I wanted to work, I would work, obviously. But I don't want to. So I'm not going to. And you telling me to get a job is not going to change that.
Oh my God, she's a bunny girl. Ashley, sweetie. I mean, you can live on but I don't know on social how it is to live in America. You don't have to work if you don't want to, but you will feel like a poor person. And if that is fine, then you're like, okay. But don't not work and then ask for a man who can earn 800 to 1 million a year. Because you're a woman and you deserve it. Like that's my problem.
Let's be honest, finding a decent job can be a real pain.
I mean, to be honest, it is very difficult to find a decent job that pays well, but it's not impossible. And if you want to like start from zero, it is impossible. Like you have to start somewhere to end up maybe in 10 years in a job that is a dream job for you. Like you got to do the hustle. Like you got to do the work, bro.
God, the only way to get a job as a teenager is...
Job can be a real pain.
I swear to God, the only way to get a job as a teenager is to know somebody.
Knows somebody. Sorry, I had to... Sweetie, if you go to find a job looking like that, nobody will hire you. I'm not even sorry to tell you this. No normal person would put their livelihood into your hands and pay you for it. Like, nah.
Because the only job I'm actually getting an interview for, my friend works at. And the only reason she works there is because her mom works there.
Can't think why, but whatever you do, don't blame those nose rings. Nonetheless, these days, many left-wing women do seem to have an overwhelming sense of entitlement.
Day 5, no food. And nobody has sent me $1. I've lost my food stamps. I've lost my cash benefits. Section 8 is on hold. My disability checks are on hold. I have almost 200,000 followers, and I can't get one person to send me 50 cents. One person.
But you can't get any madder than this.
But like, it's fine. I see that you can survive a couple more days. And I'm not being hateful. I kinda am a bit mean, but not really. It's your own fault at the end of the day, because if you are able, you can do something. And like, let me tell you, if you can speak like that, she's recording herself, so she's not completely disabled. Like, she can do something by herself. then go on and do something. Find a hobby that is also lucrative. Find something that can give you money. If you talking trash on the internet is not getting you money, then find another job that will. And there are opportunities. We are in a world right now in the present is better than any time where we can actually create jobs from nothing and earn money. Just try different things, I guess. Good luck. Wait, she's literally screaming at a pastor while he is preaching. And you say that is normal? I'm sorry, but if someone is in your personal space like that and screaming at you, your body reflexes is to punch them. Now, if he punched her here, is he at fault? I mean, the court and the law will tell you he is. But let's think about it. Would he really be at fault? Like, shouldn't that be harassment? And shouldn't the guy just, like, at least push her back? Like, I don't know. Look, she's touching
Actually,
her.
I stand corrected.
You've probably heard about this Supreme Court's ruling on the definition of the word woman. This will have some real serious implications.
Oh my God, if I have to deal with you, then I give you all my rights. Oh my God, this guy is actually nightmare infused. Like, why do you want to look scary? If you're not a scary person and you're a nice person, why do you do this to yourself? Because you look scary. You do. You look scary. I'm not going to look at you and say you're beautiful, you're handsome, I love the way you look. Go, dude. Like, no. You're terrifying. And we have kids around the world. You're walking down the street looking like that.
It will have some consequences.
As for the court ruling she mentioned, it appears many transgenders are determined to occupy the toilet of their own choosing.
Why my business is none of your business?
Why my business is none of your business?
Why would your business is none of your business?
And indeed, the young left-wing, ever so compassionate actress Emma Watson of Harry Potter fame clearly agrees.
No way.
What would you say? I don't want to dwell on this for too long, but what would you say to those people who would have an issue sharing a public bathroom with me?
Oh my goodness. I would say that's another human being.
I just hope for her, there's a simulation out there where she has a daughter, not reality, but a simulation, like she puts a VR or whatever, and there is like this simulation where she can feel everything, and then she has a daughter, and she sees her daughter going into that bathroom and getting literally the R word by someone who is pretending to be a transgender, but is not. It's actually a man who wants to do harmful things to girls, and then she's all by herself there with him, and he does all of these things, like... And she couldn't do anything about it. And then at the end of the day, he goes out free or gets a bit of less time because he had the right to be there because he's a trans person. So, and then she sees that happening. Like, I just want to see what she's going to say about that, because that's literally giving them the right to have idiots and people who can do these things. And this is what we're not going against all trans people. I'm sure there are so many nice people, so many people who would never do that. But there are people who would, and I need to protect my children from people who would. And this is, I'm sorry, this is the only way. If you have a better way, let me know. But this is the way right now, and this is what we're rolling with. J.K. Rowling.
Anyway, speaking of actresses, here's the new Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine, Queen of France from 1137 to 1152, as portrayed in a new woke BBC drama series.
Eleanor of Aquitaine, my name's Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine. 3 sons, they all want to reign. My name's Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine.
Oh, now there's some historical accuracy for you. I'm sure they've done Eleanor of Aquitaine's memory justice.
You can't pay me enough to watch that.
Speaking of insufferably woke actresses, the Disney star of Snow White has suddenly found herself the victim of all sorts of hilarious online memes, where they have substituted her voice using AI. For those Joe Biden fans out there, this is my absolute favorite.
I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
Fantastic. But back to today's modern women, and here's two.
And like the funny thing is that, did he ever say that? Did the president ever say that? Like, oh my God.
Great Aussie Sheilas, who you may or may not have guessed are identical twins, and they've swept the globe.
One guy, he was up there with our mum, and he went up there, and he was coming back down towards us, and he goes, "Run! He's got a gun!" And our heart started to pound, and I said, "Oh, Mum."
Run, he's got a... I just love those two. But is there any hope for young women in today's mad and crazy world? You bet there is, especially if they're anywhere near as bright as this young girl, a genius legal mind in the making, if ever there was one.
On Father's Day, it's representing all the fathers on the world. And you don't want to say Happy Father's Day. I said Happy Father's Day to my dad to represent him. And you don't want to represent your daddy. That's being ugly to your dad.
No, I'm going to tell him Happy Father's Day, but I want you to tell him too.
No, that's weird. We ain't sisters. Ain't Pooh and you. Yeah, y'all are sisters. Y'all could tell each other Happy Father's Day to your daddy, but I ain't going to, because that's not my father. That's my papa.
Brilliant. Looks
It's not my papa. That's just pure ugly. I love her.
like there's still hope for womankind yet in this world gone mad.
Aww, she was so cute. Oh, precious.